welcome back to Pandora with Chad. This is episode 6. I left off last time. I started making the thermionic fabricator sitting right up there. Now what I want to do is I want to make a new engine. I want to make a combustion engine. So that's going to require, as always, a piston. So let me go make that. I made sure to grab all the stuff I needed before I started here. So we go with the piston, we go with my 2 stone gears that we will upgrade to the iron gears. Oh, I didn't grab everything. I forgot glass. Okay. Glass. Alright, so I've also been playing off camera for a bit, so there's going to be quite a few changes coming up when we go back to my mining outpost. I was having trouble getting enough power for all my electric engines just using the bio generator. So I went ahead and I added a went ahead and added some solar panels to it, and I went for the low voltage solar array, this guy right here. So I made 9 solar panels and the low voltage transformer. So I did all that, and then I made the solar array. So I've got that sitting over there now, and I actually have completely removed my previous system of the biogeneration. I'm going to at some point try to use that again. You'll also notice over here I got my refinery laid down, and I've got a tank started over here. I was able to move that. Well, I haven't moved the tank yet. It's still sitting here. It's got some oil in it. But I got rid of the oil that was transporting into this, so I don't have to worry about that. The plan will be, once I get this tank completely empty, I'm going to move this tank up to these two, so I'll have a 3 high, and then I can remove the engine here, and I'll just connect from here directly into the refinery. So all I'm doing now is I'm taking my wrench, demonstrate this real quick. I'm taking my wrench and I'm just switching which pipe it's working on at any given time. So I can fill that up and switch this back over, and then let it pull stuff out. But of course it's not doing anything right now because these are out of fuel for them. Alright, so I came down here to get some fuel. So for a combustion engine, it really only needs one thing. It needs fuel to actually start doing stuff. But the combustion engine overheats much faster than the other engines. I mean, it takes a while for it to get started, like the other ones. So you're usually okay with just 1 bucket of fuel. But once it reaches that green stage, it goes on to the yellow-orange stage and then on to the red stage pretty quickly. So I'll go ahead and turn this thing on. We'll see how fast the energy gets stored and the heat builds up. You can see it's just constantly building. It's not dropping back like the stone engines were doing before. So what this is going to do is it's going to bring up this heat level. And then what that's going to do is it's going to turn this glass into liquid glass. Now, I actually don't want to do that right now because I believe I need, let's see, what are we making? We are making, I can never remember what they're called. Tubes. Electron tube. Okay. So we're going to be making some of these, so I can make some. Alright, let's go ahead and make some of these. I said on. Why are you not doing anything? Oh, that's right. It has to actually completely cool down, but it's... Okay, so it's being a little funny. Dang it. As soon as I broke it, it started working. So the other thing about the engines is they have to completely cool down before you can turn them on again, which is why it wasn't moving when I told it to. So I'll grab some of this. And since it's not running anyway, I'm going to wait to put it up there. I'm going to grab the resources I need to make one of these electron tubes. So we need... I've already got plenty. Come on, 2. Thank you. And what did we need? We've got copper, which I am out of right now. Huh. I could do tin. So all the recipes are going to look pretty much the same, just different material in the middle. So let's go ahead and make some tin ones. Let's make... What else do we have? Iron? Sure, let's make some iron. Gold, I don't have. Diamond. Diamantine. I have plenty of diamonds. You'll notice I have some less tungsten than before. I finally got some of those rainforest bees cooking, so I got the material I needed to make a letter. So I was able to mail some of my tungsten away to get diamond. Oops, I don't want to be down here. So that was kind of neat. There's a nice little thing that forestry does when you actually receive mail. Up in the top left corner, right around in this area, you'll get a notification that you have mail waiting to be read. So I was not expecting it, but it was very cool. Okay, so let's go with, sure, we'll go with this one. Is that how it sits? No. It sits like this. Turn that guy on, and give it fuel. So hopefully that should start working away, although I might not have enough glass in there. So let's go and make some more. Now the thermionic fabricator can take glass panes, and sand. Since you can turn sand into glass, and then you can turn 6 glass into 16, I think it is. Glass panes. I'll probably end up using the glass panes. Although I'd be curious to know if I get less liquid glass from it, if it has to use more panes to make the liquid glass than it would for, say, full glass blocks. It'd be kind of interesting to find out, to experiment with. Okay, that's right, I had that on already. So, go ahead and throw those in there. Alright, so that's going to make that. Now there's also something else we need. We need circuit boards. Circuit boards are made in a carpenter. Dang it, I gotta make a carpenter now. Yep, I have to make a carpenter. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Well, let's see. That one just takes tin. I'm gonna need some more tin too. Alright, I'm going to start gathering some material for the carpenter, and I will meet you back probably in this side of my age and start constructing it. Oops, where am I going? Alright, and so, yeah, I'll go grab that and be right back. Alright, so I went down into my mines a little bit, and I did some digging down there. So I came out quite well off. There we go. I got some more tungsten, some more diamonds, more uranium. Pretty good haul. Some rubies. Alright, so let's see. While that is cooking up, let's take a look at what we need for the carpenter. We need bronze, more bronze, and some glass. So we need a total of 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 bronze. So that's going to be 4 tin, which I need one more. I've got some going. And copper as well, which is cooking right now. See, I want tin to be next. Alright, so once I get my copper and my tin, I will be back. Alright, so I've got everything laid out here. Here's my, let's just grab all of it. My sturdy machine would be 8 like that, and then I'll have 6 more with a couple of glass, and there's my carpenter. Alright, let's put the rest of the stuff away that I don't need. Grab some more tin though. Let's see, I went and I grabbed my, I don't need tin. Went and made my couple of electron tubes. Let's see, what else can I make? Oops, electron. Let's see, copper, tin I got, bronze. Okay, I can make a bronze. I can make a copper one now. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, and 1. So I can make one more bronze. Just because I don't remember exactly what they all do, so I'm going to have to do some finding out, some discovery. Alright, so let's go ahead and pop in a couple more of these things. See, we want to do a bronze one. And let's turn this back on. Also going to want to do a copper. So we're just waiting for the fabricator to heat up so I can melt down some of this glass. Once that happens, there we go. Go ahead and grab my bronze electron tube and then throw in the copper for the copper electron tube. Now, the only one I don't have now, I think, is the gold and the diamond. See, I could do the diamond. Let's go grab some diamonds. I think I can spare a few. Alright, so now with the fabricator, I'm going to have to find another engine source. I think stone should be fine. Let's see, diamonds 5, please. Get rid of... No, I left it up there. It's going to put my bronze away. But, okay, so I need my stone engine, which I didn't grab. I'm going to need water also. Now, that's going to be a little bit more of a problem. I don't have stone. Okay, I must have them back in my quarry area. That's okay, I can deal with that. How's my energy doing? Ooh, I am out of energy. So let's put that away, and let's grab our charcoal. Toss a bunch of this thing in here. Alright, so let's go grab my stone engine. Good to see what I've been doing over here. Alright, so let's see, stone engine? Stone engine. So, here's what I did. I took away all this stuff, and for now I've left this. And I suppose I could steal this and use it with my... Actually, you know what? Let's put the carpenter here. Since I've already got water. Carpenter there. We will say... Actually... Engine there. I need a lever, which I probably have in here. Yep. Okay, now I need some piping, which is probably also in here. I put a bunch of my stuff away that I was not needing at the point. I don't know why it does that. It has issues. Alright, so let's go connect this together. Alright, so now there's going to be water supplied in there. Perfect. Alright, now let's see. I need... Come on, there we go. To make a circuit board, I need some tin and redstone. If I want to make a large circuit board, I need 3 gold, which I believe I could make, but I'm not going to. So I need to go back and grab some tin. Let's see, do I have redstone? I do have redstone. Let's go ahead and drop the redstone in here. Huh. Interesting. I can't seem to place my redstone. Oh. Oh, that's right. It's ghost images. Okay. It's been changed on me. I was not expecting it. Alright, so we will go back over here. And we will go grab some tin. You can see I've got some lag going again. I think it's just because I'm recording, because I don't have this issue when I'm not recording. So let me go ahead and pause the recording here, and I'll get some of the stuff started in the Carpenter, and I will be back in just a moment. Alright, and I am back. So you can see I got my tin, and I placed it into the machine there. So now it should be fine. What is it saying? Machine set to private will disallow any interaction. So yeah, just a little tip. So, oh, I need to turn my engine on. Let's see, give it some charcoal. Already on. And there it goes. Alright, so now the other thing I need, because I can't just put those into the circuit board right away, is I need a soldering iron. Should be pretty easy to make. I need some bronze and some iron. Alright, so let me go grab that real quick. So the way that these boards work is they will, right now they only work in electric engines, which is what I plan to use it for. Let's see, I need that, and I need more copper. Actually, I think I have bronze still. They will, pardon me while I grab what I actually need. They will improve the statistics of the electric engine, so they may provide more power if you have certain electron tubes in it, or they may take less power to actually operate, because by default the electric engines take 6 EU to actually run, and then I believe they produce 20 Buildcraft energy, forget what it's called, Minecraft joules. So you can change those statistics by adding these chipboards with the electron tubes in it. And the more expensive the electron tube, the better stuff it gives you. And I don't remember what those were exactly, which is why I grabbed a bunch of different things. And speaking of, I've got my diamond I never used in here. Better do that before I forget and walk away. Okay, so let's go place the diamond. Grab my thing. Turn this off. Don't need it running anymore. You can see it got all the way to the green stage and it was still pretty much full. So it had quite a ways to go, and it would get very near blowing up if I just left it alone. And to counteract that, you put in water. Keep it cooled down with some water. Right now, that's just going to be throwing in some buckets probably, but then it eats through the water very fast as well. Okay, so let's see. I've got that. That's neat. Now I need to actually make my soldering iron. That was what? One of those and 3 of these somehow in some shape. What was the shape? Ah. Oh, and a carpenter. Okay, I can do that too. Clear that out. Put in this. And this. And make me a soldering iron. And once this finishes, how's this thing doing? Well, while that's going, I can show you what I've been doing over here. I've been messing around, playing around with some of the industrial craft crops. Oops, I've got weeds. There we go. I want to replace that now. So I've been doing some mixing, and I actually was able to crossbreed some things and make something new. It's what it produces is reeds and sticky resin, which I thought was very interesting. So that was this guy right here, and he actually grows too tall, so I'm going to let him continue growing. So what I'm doing right here is this is just standard sugar cane, and then I've got standard wheat over here, and I'm trying to crossbreed those together. That's how I end up getting this one. And when I first broke it to get the seed pouch and I saw the sticky resin come out, I was very confused because I looked very much just like a regular sugar cane. Alright, so here's my soldering iron. Now, what we should be able to do is just right click, and let's go ahead and just throw in copper. This gives me, oh, I don't actually know until I put it in. That gives me, reduces output by 1, reduces intake by 2. Huh, reduces, okay. Let's go grab, let's see, bronze. What does that one give me? Increase output by 4, increase intake by 15. That's a lot of extra intake. Let's see, we will go with iron. This gives me, reduces intake by 1, that's very handy. And tin increases output by 2, intake by 7. And the diamonds. Oh, I can't use a diamond apparently. What is that used for? Well, let's go put in, grab this out first. Let's do, or I can only do 1 iron. Was iron what I wanted, or was it bronze? I think bronze is what I wanted. So let's go to bronze. That actually may not be what I want. Okay, copper, I can use 1. And it gives me, reduces intake by 2, which I do want. So let's go pop this guy in. No, not there, right there. So that should take less energy out of there. So I was having problems where I could only actually run 1 electric engine off of my 9 solar panels here. And that was kind of a problem. So I wanted to make those to help speed things up. Let's see, now I can test this out by grabbing 1 more of these and there it is, 1 of that, and somehow I misplaced my redstone. Do I have any in here? Nope. Alright, I'm gonna go grab some redstone and I'll be right back. Okay, and I am back with my redstone. So now that's in there, and we are still gaining, so that seemed to have worked quite well. Oh, sorry. Let's actually connect it, and then check. So yeah, we're still going down. So I wonder if I actually was able to put more into there, if I'd be okay. Let's, what was that called? I thought it was called the chipboard thing. Alright, that gets used with board, yeah. So if I search for board, why doesn't it show up? Circuits? What are these? Okay. Alright, so it's not cooperating with me, so I have to do it this way. Tin. Okay. I couldn't remember how to do it, and it's pretty easy. Oops. There. And then I need tin. Or is it? That's. Yeah. Alright, so let me grab 1 more of these. Come on. Oh, this is probably empty or something. Alright, so let's go take a quick look again through what these all did. There we go. So we stick this guy in here, we grab our iron, that gives us, reduces intake by 1. I can only put in one of those. Copper, which reduces intake by 2. That's very handy. I can only use one of those, so that's fine. Bronze. Let's see, so that only took one of them. Oh, it increases intake, so I definitely don't want that. Let's see, what was this? Tin? Come on. Tin. Reduces intake, increases intake by 7, so we don't want that one either. And this one I couldn't even try to use. Has to go into a large. Alright, so I will use I believe it was the iron. Reduces copper. Reduces intake by 2. I will learn these, just not yet. Alright, so that reduces my intake by 2, and this is going up. Sweet. Okay, so now I'm able to run 2 electric engines on this guy, and he's going to continue to produce stuff for me. Yeah, now it gets redstone. Alright, so now that I've got that all working, one of the other things I've been having issues with is I've been looking for lava so I can make some obsidian for quite a while, and it occurs to me that I didn't put any lava lakes in here in this age, so I have quite a strong feeling that I will not be getting any. Well, it looks new. That I won't be getting any lava at all in this age, so I'm gonna have to make a new age. Just let me do these guys up real quick. So I will be doing that in a future episode. Maybe not this one, possibly the next one, but I'm not quite certain yet. But let's see. The things I want to use obsidian for. Let's see, obsidian. I need it for. I don't care about that right now, and I'm not going to use that anytime soon. But I would like to use upgrades. Is good. Ender chests would be very nice. That way I can have an ender chest in my feed into my quarry, and then that can just feed directly to my jungle home. This world anchor is the main thing I want to use it for right now, because right now you'll notice if I leave this section, if I leave this age, because I'm leaving the age is now gone. When I went to the overworld, it closed the age, and because of the way Minecraft works, it actually unloads the entire age. And then I popped back into this age. Now, if I go back to my mining outpost, and I turn real quick, you'll see the little robot guy over here is trying to clear out all of the water here, because that's his job. But basically what this means is that whenever I leave my age, everything stops running. So my quarry stops running and I don't get anything else produced. As well as my MFE stops filling. And that's been quite a problem. It's been really annoying, and the same thing happens on my jungle home. So to resolve that, I need to use some world anchors. So I will be doing that coming up here in the future, and I will be making a new age to do it. So I could show off the new stuff, because I haven't actually seen some of these new things in action for Mistcraft. So that will be fun. The other things to use would be, let's see if I can find some of them. What is that? Oh. Lasers. I want to be able to make some gates for my buildcraft stuff. And basically I would use it to be sitting like off of this somehow to say when this wants or has work to be done, turn this engine on, that kind of stuff. And I haven't been able to start any of that because I didn't have the obsidian to make the lasers. So that is also what I plan to do. But in the near future, what I plan to do, and I'll probably start some of this now, is I need to wall things up here. I mean, I've left this for quite a while just being empty, and it needs to be finished. So that's what I'm going to be working on now. So let me go gather some more trees possibly, and I will be back. Well, actually, it looks like it's a pretty good wrapping up. We're about that 30-minute mark. So next episode, I'll go ahead and finish up the walls here. And then following that, I will probably start looking into making a new age so that I can get my lava sources. So until then, you've been watching Pandora with Chad. Have a nice day.